So that semi-schizophrenic mishmash of sounds that's kind of a song is my attempt at making something out of my top 5 favorite guitar rigs that are found for free on the Axe FX Axe Exchange. In this video, I want to take a look at each one of these sounds outside the context of a song so you can hear it and see if you want to download it. Maybe you like them as much as I do. So we're going to play them in their native form, you know, like Naked and stuff. To be clear here, when I say naked and stuff, I mean the sound, not me playing any of this stuff shirtless. I don't think anyone wants to see that.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
But before I show you the sounds, let me show you how it is that you get them on your Axe FX. There's 2 different ways. The first is just to pull up a browser, and you go to the Axe Exchange online, and you can just search via here and download the SYX file, and then you re-import it into Axe Edit. And then it's on your unit, or you can just pull them in and play them as you need them. And the other way to do it is right from Axe Edit itself. So let's pull up Axe Edit onto the desktop, and I'll shrink myself down into the corner here, and that's how we're going to demo each one of the sounds too. Okay, so you've got Axe Edit opened here, and if you go to Tools and Axe Change, you can see all of the things that you can import here. You can search with the name of the sound or the ID number that I'm going to show you when I show you these sounds. They'll come up here, and if you just double click on them, they'll come into your system to preview, and then you can save them to your device. Or if you don't like them, just go on to the next one. Okay, we've got the first sound from the song loaded here, which is this clean, lush sound called Clean Air FX. This sound is got that real like long wash reverb to it that I like a lot. When you stop, it continues on, and these kind of sounds are popular in that subgenre of metal called djent, but I like them for use in all kinds of different things. There's 3 scenes, so that was scene 1. Click over here to scene 2. It's a little crystally, and then the 3rd scene. A little bit of a detuned kind of wash on that one. Let's go on to sound number 2. Okay, sound number 2 is one that I actually programmed myself, and I've put up on the Axe Exchange for everyone. I've got this 8-string Skervesen guitar here, and I was having trouble finding a sound that I really liked for it that had the right amount of gate on it and sounded good with these bare knuckle pickups. So I made my own and uploaded it for everyone. I've got 4 scenes on this one. The first is the rhythm sound in mono, so if you want to record left and right yourself. And then the second scene, I have a stereo enhancer on it in case you don't want to deal with having to record in mono. The 3rd scene here is a lead sound. That works well with this guitar as well. Got a nice lush pong delay on there, which I use on pretty much every lead sound I play. I am the delay dude. And the last scene is another kind of washed out delay type of djent clean sound like from the first patch. The next sound that I featured in the song is a bass sound called Paulie's Raw Bass. I really like this one. There's a full 8 scenes on it. They're subtly different from each other, but they're really good rock bass sounds, and tuning it around a little bit, I can get some good bass sounds for other genres as well. This is like the only bass sound I use on the Axe FX, although there's some other good ones I've seen on there, but this is by far my favorite as an Axe FX bass sound. I'm playing this here on a Sukop bass, which is like this custom builder that lives, I believe in upstate New York somewhere. I got this many years ago, like black and white TVs were out.
I think I'm going to lose my mind.
And I still love it to this day. I play it all the time. It's on all of my tracks, and it sounds really good with Paulie's Raw Bass. I'm not going to go through all 8 scenes on this one. They're just subtly different, but it is a great bass sound. Check it out if you're looking for one on the Axe FX. This next sound is called LT Synth. The LT is for Leon Todd, the guy who made the sound. And Leon, if you don't know him, is a YouTuber that features a lot of gear, but heavily covers the Axe FX and the Axe FX 3. And the dude's a great player. He does great videos on the Axe FX, and his band Ragdoll is pretty freaking badass too. So this is a full 8-scene synth patch, which kind of shows off the abilities of the Axe FX to almost be a guitar synth. And the little track that I did in the beginning, I used the first scene for this lead sound. And you can see when you're playing this kind of stuff, these MIDI synth kind of sounds, that it tracks really well, more like a guitar too, so that you don't end up with all these weird glitches when you're playing a fast passage. And he's got cool stuff in these other scenes as well. Scene 2, he's got kind of a chordal type of thing going on here. Wow. Scene 3, a little synth bass. An arpeggiated sound on scene 4. Makes me want to time travel. And then scene 5 through 8 is meant to work with a pedal board to blend things together. I don't actually have the pedal board hooked up now, so we're going to move on to the last sound that I used. And so the last of my top 5 favorite patches here is the awesome Mark IV lead sound. And I use this for the lead on the song, of course. It's got a nice bit of delay. I actually upped the mix on the delay a little bit as to what is in the default from it. There's my top 5 free Axe Exchange patches. There's a lot of other good stuff on there too. It's hard to pick just 5, but I'm pretty confident with these. And, check them out. See if you like them, and maybe they'll kind of turn into a muse and lead you to a song. And guys, as always, if you have any questions or comments or anything you want to see, leave a message below. I'm always interested in hearing what you have to say. And until next time, keep making great music.
Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.